Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very short but hopefully powerful video for you. A lot of you may or may not already know this, but I don't have anything scented in my house unless it's from essential oils because scented things are very toxic. Today I'm specifically talking about scented candles, but scented markers for kids, any sort of Febreze or car fresheners, anything that has a physical scent, including things like your dish soap and detergent as well, are all very toxic. And the reason is, and I just literally pulled this up from Google, but I have read many articles on these, so this information is coming from a good source, but just to show you what you can find just by a quick Google search, it says that most candles are made of paraffin wax, which creates highly toxic benzene and toluene, which when burned, both are known carcinogens. In fact, toxins released from paraffin candles are the same as those found in diesel fuel fumes. And then another article says, when burned, paraffin wax can release toxic VOCs, or volatile organic compounds, which are the same toxins that mold releases. So if you have paint that's not VOC-free, for example, those toxins in that paint are the same toxins you would be getting if you had mold within your body. So the VOCs are acetone, benzene, toluene, which are known carcinogens. These are the same chemicals found in diesel fuel emissions and are known to cause allergies, asthma attacks, skin problems, etc. There's actual articles that you can read on what creates scents, but what you do need to know is that your typical Bath & Body Works, your Pier 1 diffusers and all sorts of things are highly toxic because anything we breathe in through our respiratory system, it goes into our bloodstream. The little tiny particles will enter your bloodstream and they can pass through your blood-brain barrier. They can destroy cells in your body as they get stored within cells. They create a lot of inflammation because they are not natural. They are highly toxic. So today's video is just talking all about that. I don't want to go too much into the science or anything of this because that's not the intention of the video. It's more to just make you aware of what in your house is actually scented and then potentially throw it out and replace it with something a little bit better. So if you guys are curious to know exactly what is in your scented candles from Bath & Body Works or a Yankee Candle or something like that, you don't believe that it's super toxic and you want to know why, read the ingredients on the candle and then you can go and search what those ingredients actually do on Google. It won't be that hard. So you guys can do that. I will leave that up to you. But yeah, I am just talking about some good substitutes right now. So I have a lot of scented things in my house, but they are all scented with essential oils because they are natural, they are plants, they are healthy for you, especially if they're organic. They have a lot of good benefits. So here's a few things that you guys can do. The first one is you can go and buy, they are a little pricier, but you can go and buy a good soy or beeswax candle that is has essential oils in it. So when you light the candle, you get a beautiful essential oil aroma, whether it's vanilla or lavender or whatever else you like. There are those candles available online. I've seen them on Amazon. They're pretty easy to find actually. That's the one thing, but my favorite thing is actually just using a diffuser. If you want to have scents in your house, you can use any essential oils to make any combination. For example, you can do a vanilla and a cinnamon and some clove and orange if you're looking for something Christmassy. If you buy a Christmas candle, look at what those ingredients are. Usually there's like maybe bergamot, maybe there's balsam or something like that. Look at the scent combinations within that your favorite candle and then just buy the essential oils and put it in your diffuser, mix them up and make it yourself. I know like the company Young Living has already pre-made scents like the Christmas scent and things like that. So if you don't want to go doing a bunch of chemistry, mixing a bunch of different scents from essential oils or buying a bunch of different essential oils, you can buy one combination and just use that in a diffuser and have diffusers all around your house. And that is probably my favorite way to go. Another thing that I like doing is I bought from Yankee Candle, and I wish I brought it down to show you. I didn't, but it's a little, normally you would put a wax disc on the top and a tea light on the bottom and it melts the wax disc and then you get that scent. So I bought that holder, but instead of buying their scented wax disc, I just bought pure wax. I put it on the top and then I put the tea light on the bottom and I add essential oils like literally on the top of that wax. So my favorite combination lately has been peppermint and cinnamon. I don't know why those two together just work really well. So I've been doing 5 drops peppermint, 5 drops cinnamon on top of that wax, and then as the wax starts to melt from the heat of the tea light, it mixes with the essential oils and you get this beautiful aroma. So that's what I really like doing as well. You could also make your own candles. That's a little bit more time consuming, and I don't, you know, that's not the point of this video. But something that I forbid in our house is Febreze. Any scented markers. My family loves to give my kids like scented markers or scented gel pens, and I feel bad, but I throw them out, or I, you know, get rid of them because my kids go in there and they sniff it because they like the smell, and then I know that's all going into their body, all of those toxic compounds. So those are something to look out for, is what kind of, you know, stuff are your kids using. And then another thing for the car, a really cool car hack is I know a lot of people will hang those little trees or something from their mirrors to scent up their car. So instead of doing that, there's a few things you can do. There are natural car essential oil hangers which you can use, where they naturally, like little beads that naturally diffuse the essential oil, so that works really well. My favorite, and we are currently sold out on Pure Market. It was sold like crazy last Christmas, and we didn't end up getting any more in stock. But it's called Car Center, and it's like a little black thing that you stick into the plug in your car that kind of heats things up, and where you would like put your GPS or something like that. So you stick it into your car, it heats up this little car center, and then you have these little paper discs and you put different essential oils on them depending on what scent you want in your car. And as it heats up, that scent just goes right through the car and it smells amazing. But a much less affordable option, and something you can do right now, is to go online or go to your local health food store somewhere, buy some dried lavender, or maybe a little bit of dried rose petals, or whatever your scent is. Get a little tiny little mesh bag, throw those little rose petals or lavender in there, tighten the bag, and then you can just hang it right onto your actual car vent. So when your heater or air conditioner is on, it blows up those petals, and then you get that scent throughout your car. So there's a lot of really simple things you can do to scent up the car to make it smell better, but get rid of those little trees that are hanging and any fake scents that are there, because they are toxic and you know, probably not the best things to be breathing in. So that's what I have for this video. Like I said, if you really want to know more about why these toxins and chemicals and scents are actually really bad, please just go ahead and Google. I didn't have time to go pull up like specific facts right now for you. So in the past, when I started getting into the health, you know, health world, I read many articles on what are actually in these candles and these scents and what they actually do to the body. I will do my best to try to find them, and if I do, I will link them down below. But just please go out and look at, you know, do your own research. It's all there. It's nothing like some crazy conspiracy theory. They are toxic for you. So the point of this video was more just to give you some ideas and make you aware of that, rather than giving you some science behind it all. So I really hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. Make sure you head down to the description to see all of my social links so you guys can follow me there, keep in touch with me. But I love you all, and we'll be chatting in my next video. Bye.